Hello and welcome to the Philippines. You can see the smoke in the background. This video is about some Philippine news, including two large fires here in the last couple of days. And boy, this one just was probably the biggest I've seen in 8 years here in the Philippines, as far as the how wide it was. And I didn't know what it was. Turned out it was one of the poor areas burning down, squatter villages, they're called. They're just uh, very dense population, and no building codes at all involved. And boy, when they go up fast. And another fire that happened about the day before, I think, a fireworks factory burned down, and four people got killed in that, I think. And you know, when you're around explosive materials like gunpowder, other accelerants, very dangerous type situation. And smoke kills is what kills most people. Interesting and surprisingly enough, I have not heard of any deaths and or injuries on this last big fire. Now, I walked over there the following day. I walked over there and took some video from the bridge, so you're going to see a little bit of the aftermath. And this is the second bridge, the four-lane bridge going across from Mandaue City to Mactan Island. And over in that direction, it's just to the right of the Cebu Yacht Club, if you know where Cebu Yacht Club is. And there's a Robinson's Mall there just on the right side, I believe. Not sure if that's the building that is scarred there, maybe, maybe not. And zoom in, I've got a Canon SX70. Doesn't really focus as good as my super zoom Canon SX60, which is much cheaper. But anyway, this is a view of the squatter type villages. This is about where the fire started. Well, I don't know if it started, but the extent of it to the left there. And I took a screenshot of it, and with this super zoom, it's hard to keep the video steady. So I kind of took or in the next clip, I took a screenshot so you can kind of focus in on what's going on. But yeah, that building there had some damage from the fire. And read an article today. There are a number of articles with a lot of varying degrees of the number of people who were affected. I've heard anywhere from several hundred families and thousands of people, because each family has many people in it, were affected. Initially, they were going to shelter many of them in tents underneath the bridge I'm walking across, I believe, on the Mactan Island side. And so they're looking for donations, of course, to help feed and clothe. And imagine being in this area and if there's a fire, depends on where the fire starts, trying to get out of that area. And I've done a few videos walking through these narrow alleys in these types of places. And most people do not have an emergency bag, a go bag. And here's a little bit closer, looking down on some of the squatter village, the poorer areas that were not affected by this fire. But the fear is always, and that's where a lot of these fires occur, people getting trapped there. They lose everything. You should have, at the very least, you should have a bag with your important documents, little water, flashlight, some batteries, dried food, dried lighter food. Canned food would be very heavy to carry. Just depends on what you can afford, but you should have a bag. I know there's been a number of areas where people are running with their belongings and running back in towards the fire, trying to get more belongings, and it's pretty much too late then. Anyway, that second fire, and here in December, probably because of all celebration, candles being lit, drinking, not paying attention. Now, some additional information. Trying to get information on the huge Sinulog Festival. Happens like the second culminates on the third Sunday of January every year. And there's still debate about where it's going to be held, the big events, the final parade and crowning of the Queen and that type of thing. Mayor Rama, like he did last year, wants it to be at SRP, South Road Properties, out past SM Seaside Mall, out near Il Corso area. They got a big open area of land out there. And many governors and other mayors, Governor Garcia, and many of the mayors of various towns want it to come back to where it always used to be held, the Cebu City Sports Complex, and the area in the uptown area and the downtown area of Cebu City. And so that debate is still ongoing. Not sure how it's going to happen. I've had a number of people ask me, "Where is it? It's all going to be at SRP, South Road Properties, right?" And I said, "No, we don't know yet. There's disagreement, so we aren't going to know until we finally know." There are still ongoing discussions, in fact, about where the big processions, what hundreds of thousands of people get involved in the what Walk with Mary. There's a couple different ones. The Walk with Mary, I think, and the big Sinulog parade and street dances, and I think the mayor, the governor, and mayors, and different officials anyway, went and looked at the main Osmeña Boulevard the other day. And what's going on is a whole lot of construction for BRT, bus rapid transit, and they're taking the whole section, the middle section, a couple of lanes out and make it into just primarily buses, for buses. And that construction is going to obstruct some of you get hundreds of thousands of people marching down that street, and you got this construction going on and obstructions. So there's a debate. A few weeks ago, I read they were looking at alternate routes, and then I heard no, they really want to keep Osmeña Boulevard, the main boulevard going down through downtown, for the big march there. So there again, that's something we will still just have to wait until the decisions are made, and I'll put that information up as we become aware of it. And even then, it can change at the last minute. That's my experience here. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't start any fires, and I'll see you next time.